Hey everybody, Kerry Goforth with C&J Hog Removal. I want to title this video Landowner Cooperation. I've always said since the day we started this venture in 2017, I believe December 2017, so basically January, after New Year's when we started catching hogs of 2018 of last year. I've always said that it's just as important, or almost as important, or maybe more important for you to have good cooperation with the landowner. It's just as important as catching the hogs. You have to have a good dialogue. Sometimes I'm not the best at it that I want to be, but I do the best I can and work hard at trying to make a mutual partnership between the landowner and Jamie and I. We do our best. And what our example is today is this fence here. Now, the landowner here, and I'll just say Harold, that's what his name is. He has hogs. I've been down here before with our game changer trap, and usually cows don't get into that thing, so we were, okay there. But I needed to bring the boar buster down. He's got at least a dozen hogs here coming in on this place right here, and what we're doing here is just keeping the cows out. He knew he had cows on here, and Harold knew that we were going to have to do that, and he came this morning and built the fence. I set the trap up and left the camera, brought it back home, and I had to make an extra trip. It's about 40 minutes over here. As a crow flies, it's not very far, but you take the highway and go around. So it takes about 40 minutes to get here. So I came back, but it was worth it. The thing is, we don't make a lot of money doing this. We don't even, I want to say we break even. I hope someday we can do a little bit better job of that, but right now we're easing into that part of it. But we're, main thing is to catch hogs. And I've had landowners before with cows that wanted me to build a fence, and I'm going to tell everyone right now, that just ain't going to happen. Number one, I'm not a fence builder, and number two, I'm not buying supplies to make a fence to go around the trap. If you got cows and the pigs are bothering you, which they do bother most everybody, if they're bothering you bad enough, you'll build you a good makeshift fence like Harold did here. If you're a cowhand, fence building shouldn't be hard deal to do. So I mean, I'm not a fence builder. And now if you buy the material and it came down to the point where you had to have some help, now I'd probably help you. If I have time, I'll help you. But I'm not buying the material, and I'm not putting forth out any more effort than bringing a trap in here. And it's nothing to do with laziness, and it's nothing to do with being a butthole or nothing, or anything. But there should be a mutual partnership, and people should know that, and Harold does, and that's the thing. When you get landowners like Harold here that understands that he wants pigs gone, but he has cows, so we got to do something. We have to build a fence, so to keep the cows out. I can guarantee you, if we wouldn't have built the fence and I'd put corn in the camera out last night, they'd have had my tripod knocked over and all the corn ate out of the trap. So that's just the way it is. And anyway, this is, like I said, it's titled Landowner Cooperation. I always try to listen to the landowners. They know more. I tell them, you know more about your place than I do. They know what the pigs are doing. They know how they're acting, where they're coming in from. Usually everything. I mean, I'll scout out and make my suggestions, but this spot right here, Harold picked this spot, and I had a camera out just right over here a few feet. Looks like a pretty damn good spot to me. So he knows exactly what's going on. There's a creek right here. It runs all the way around and over this way, and they're just following this thing. And the South Canadian River is just right here, a couple hundred yards. So this is Harold's spot, and I'm telling you right now, next video you see me here, we'll be loading up hogs out of here. So anyway, we appreciate anybody that calls us and anybody that comes in. I will, like I said, I'll help you build the fence. You want to buy the material and you're in a bind, you don't absolutely have nobody to come help you do it, I will do that, no problem. But we're just barely skimming by as it is to afford to buy corn and fuel to get here. So But we appreciate everybody and the cooperation, and this is a perfect prime example of what a landowner does when he works with the trappers and he wants pigs gone, but he has cows. He knows damn good and well something's going to have to be done, and he stepped up this morning and did it. So my hat's off to Harold. Thank you, Harold. And like and subscribe, please. C&J Hog Removal. Thank you.